move to within inches of the WSL title. Oh, and that's a mistake right from the off. My goodness me, Fujino! Army at the back for Brighton, just gifting the ball.
It's not switched on early enough, and here you see it's a weak, really too relaxed back pass. Put a goal
back. Sankovic drives the back heel. It's all quick. And a run. Doesn't get that far. Notice that Olis Lagers has been pushed a bit further up short. Here comes the right-footed cross from Kasparai towards Shaw. There was a crucial header in there from a Brighton defender. Shot might still come in from Hasegawa or Greenwood. Smash.
Yeah, great play initially. Kasparai with the overlapping run, and it was Manami there with a really, really important header. Bunny Shaw had made the leap at the near post.
To slot in straight away, Fujino. Shaw's there, miscontrols. Given straight back to Kerolin, ding finish! What an opening 4 minutes we've seen from the champions-elect. And it's Kerolin who puts the ball in the back, and it's Brighton 0, Man City 1.
They've been teasing it, Man City, right, and playing out from the back of them. This time, Kerolin dispossessing Fujino with the ball into Bunny Shaw, who can't control it, and then the clearance from the defender straight into the pot. But I think Brighton have been their own worst enemies in this opening. Fires it into the back of the net. Here you see the clearance straight into the path, one touch, bang into the back of the...
If they're going to knock it about at the back like that, as Jenna said, it's their style. The goal was a miscontrol in the centre from Shaw, and it just happened to fall the second ball Brighton didn't deal with.
Yeah, I think...
Went past Charlie's rule there. Bunny Shaw takes it in her stride, off the post! Can Fujino get a foot in on it, Manar?
Powering down that left-hand side. Great first touch for Bunny Shaw off the chest, and she only got one thought in her mind, pure instinct there to tie in off the post. Smashed off the post. There you see the excellent first touch, and Manami.
Spot, Dozy does well. Haley needs to hold this ball up, which she does very, very ball back again. Finds Seike. Into Kirby, deflection. Good save in the end from Yamashita with the bleached blonde hair. So that will lift Brighton.
Brighton have really strung some passes together. Inch-perfect pass from Kirby to find Seike, who returns the favour to Kirby. Instinct there from Yamashita. It's a reaction save. Ball's going in one direction. You're going to have to try and do what many teams haven't been able to, and that's to control Bunny Shaw. But I think the thing about this Man City...
By Kerolin, comes to Fujino. There's Kasparai making the familiar throw-in.
Kasparai again plays across that back line, but she's been an
advantage with Fujino in possession. Sankovic having to get back and do some defensive 12 minutes in Croatia, Vidicic, but moved to Australia when he was just a baby. Back for the last few matches rather than in the centre. Here comes Lauren Hemp again. Low ball across the out to the ball, but to hang on to it and to regain possession. Kirby. To find Charlie's rule. Most certainly has pulled Hasegawa back.
On the back end of Lauren Hemp for the opening game, and there you see no complaints.
Hip and a groin issue that's required surgery. Okay, it won't look very pretty from this angle, round the neck. I'm not sure it was quite as bad as Blinkilda Brown on the corner of the area. Kerolin, the goal scorer, to Kanak. Here's Jade Rose, the Canadian centre-back in an advanced position. Kerolin, or will it be Hemp? Splashes.
Yeah, unselfish play there from Bunny Shaw. Thought she was going to take... I think defensively you've got to be better there. Just offside, started the run a little too early.
Rose back to Kanak. Falls to Fujino. Nice little dummy. Blinkilda Brown turns inside. Will she shoot? Gives it to Hemp. support, step overs as well. Must have been thinking about pulling the trigger. Carolyn scored a hat-trick back in February, already on the score sheet here today. Lauren Hemp moving towards the byline. Nadozi versus a clash between the two players.
There's the ball in, Lauren Hemp again. And
outside of Japan for her. 89 caps for Japan. When you look at them, and they're on the attack here with Hayley. Kirby does well to knock it down. Hayley using her height and strength to just get the applause from the home crowd and just lift them a bit.
I think the glimpse, can they turn those moments into chances?
Another burst of speed from Hemp through to Bunny Shaw. Just drags the effort wide. Another great charge through the middle from Lauren Hemp to create that.
Pace, perfect ball in. Dosie's come out, just blocked up that near. You see Bunny Shaw, no real power on it.
And Hayley does well, again showing that strength and pace.
To try and charge her team forward, and she's brushed off the Man City players, past 3 or 4 of them, and then it's just that final product, that final end ball. But she's
on the left-hand side, waiting for her teammates to get into the area, delivers the ball almost like a free kick. Probably want to get the ball back to Kasparai to whip across in, but they play it short instead and go a bit more direct, but Kanak clears up. Straight to Hasegawa, who it seems never ever gives the ball away.
She just needs to be better in those moments, not put her teammates under unnecessary pressure. Yeah, I think up against the Man City team, when the numbers are against you in those moments, you've got to be better.
Seike's cross does get into the... Hemp has got Charlize Rule worried, I would say, and that's a lovely ball from Emotion there before the assistant raised her flag. Here at the moment with the drum in the background. It was Man City's first signing last summer. Hasegawa to Fujino, fell. Oleslager's forced across the pitch to Seike. Seike clips the ball in, looking for Hayley.
From Seike there out on the right-hand side. Hayley got on the Kasparai. I think Kasparai does just enough there. Just gets her body in front and going forward. I think contributions that she has higher up the pitch in the attacking third has been incredible this season. Areas where there's not a lot of space.
Yamashita gives it straight to Seike. Will Seike take a shot? Always rising. But it is still just the 1 goal advantage.
Playing out from the back. Yamashita this time with the loose pass, and Seike, you can see she spotted Yamashita off her line. It's high and wide in the end, but
Seike was looming behind her.
They sit tight. Can they just close up shop until half-time and get in at 1-0?
Lovely ball from Shaw through to Carolyn. Good save. Good time.
Definitely, I think it was on there at that near post. Could she keep it low and hard? She doesn't.
In this first half, Hayley, nice ball into Sankovic. It comes to Kirby, lovely touch, Hayley. Oh, that's the he might have gone, and that she should have taken the shot first time. But Madison Hayley did take it up.
And being aware of where your teammates are. Hayley there, into Kankajic. Kirby there, fantastic vision. Weight of pass into the pass. So much pressure, but continuing to play in the way that Nero wants them to play, and they've got the rewards at the end of the first half.
With Man City creating chances even in the opening 30 seconds, but Carolyn here, the Brazilian international, would you expect the same? Jenna Scalacci in this second?
Yeah, I think they'll start on the front foot again. Put Brighton on, going to be up for a tough test. With Hemp and Greenwood getting forward.
Hasegawa and Kasparai, hold up. Hasegawa forwards, looking for Bunny Shaw. Up the ball, ricochets to Blinkhilda Brown, and Hasegawa blocked the shot, lofting it over the bar.
Yeah, Bunny Shaw here just showing defender off of her and bodies again.
Connect. Getting a headed interception in, stop the ball coming to Kirby, but Kirby releasing Seike. Seike from a tight end. Oh! And what a match we have now. And Seike has now scored in for Barclays WSL.
Here you see she just picks up a pocket of space, receives the ball on the turn, but Alasawaga, and there it's all about Seike. It's a really perfectly weighted pass, and then she just fires it into that near post between.
9-year-old Japanese international joined Brighton in 2024, and that was an absolute cracker. Great ball in from that left-hand side. Kanak to Hasegawa. Here's Kirby. Kirby to Seike again. Greenwood scampering across. What can Seike do this time? Good defensive play. Here's Fujino though for City. Carolyn in the centre. Fujino may go it alone. She's got space. Gives it to Hemp. Pushed away in the end by the Brighton defence. I wonder if Fujino should have taken a shot.
Moving into the space. Cuts inside. You almost want the shot to be taken there, but she's waiting for that extra yards, and then by the time it gets to Hemp, there seems to be a bit of hunger about this Brighton team now, going forwards as well as defensively.
Hasegawa, great lofted. Hemp will take on McLaughlin, gets towards the byline. By surprise here to be behind. Kasparai with the delivery. City under a bit more pressure now. Kasparai. Oh, that's gone astray from Simons, and here's Bunny Shaw bursting through. And she tries to find Fujino, and that's really good defensive work.
I have relief because this move started from giving the ball away higher up the pitch, and there you see again, seen it time and time again, Bunny Shaw just bursting through.
Second half, Sankovic. Oh, this is great stuff for Brighton at the moment. Oh, Hayley May definitely lost possession.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think the ball got away from Hayley, but she certainly had the service, but I think when she's at the ball, Brighton are aware of it.
Hayley's bursting through here on the end of a great long ball. Yamashita did in this second half, no doubt about it.
It's a really tease of the Man City defensive line, and it lands in a really awkward play. Yamazita, she comes for it. It's a good starting position.
Kanak needs to get a shift on. Seike, well, referee gives a foul. The yellow card has been issued.
Uncertainty for the back line. This time it's Nat caught in two minds. Seike's coming, putting her under a lot of pressure there, gets her on.
Hasegawa. The Man City plan coming into this was to win today and then next weekend. Here's Fujino. Oh, it's a good save. It was close, really, wasn't it, to Nadozi from Fujino's point.
Just bursting through the centre of the pitch, and Fujino takes it on herself, keeps it.
Suddenly it's the Man City defenders who are just looking a little bit edgy at times. The game has turned around on its head.
Out there, a lot of leaders.
Hayley to Kirby, back to Seike. Seike gets free and Hayley's inside. What a save! Forced the ball in. What a story developing here. But Hayley has managed to bundle the ball over the line, and Andre Yegler
cushions the ball down, and there's Seike just using her strength, does so well. You think Yamashita's done enough?
Absolutely brilliantly.
She does, and there you see just her strength, just to
Seike, which it only created half chances in the first half, but the ball given away again. That's superb play from Hasegawa. She was almost bundled off the ball by Hayley, but Sean for Iman Bene. So that is an attacking move. But here come Man City. Charging forwards is Bene, Iman Bene. Wonderful run. You would think still about 20 minutes to go, including the added time. Hasegawa, here's short. I think it was a bit 50-50. Only as far as Greenwood, and now Hemp. Hemp into the area, makes space. Acceleration of Hemp is absolutely extraordinary from a standing start. The Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger from Clinton. Right on, and in fact, our first half. Brighton under pressure again. Hayes does well, and there's Nadozi once more.
All over the top again, causing chaos for the Brighton.
Kirby right towards Yamashita. In fact, I think it may have come off Maisie Simon's back. Ahead of Clinton. Kanak moving into the area. Greenwood gets the cross in. Evades everything.
See Greenwood high up the pitch in advanced position. The cross evade attacking line of Man City. They've got to remain patient. They can't get frustrated, Man City.
Hayes has been strong at the back in this second half especially.
There's a sense of urgency here. No, they've got to turn this tie around.
Given plenty of space. Might be disappointed occasionally with her delivery. Here she goes again. Seike this time. Waiting for options. There's a bit of physical stuff going on in the area, but Clinton's corner comes in. Comes out to Bene. Dozy is there again. Nordam on as a substitute, back to Kirby. Superb ball from Kirby. Back to Bene, who's seen a lot of the ball since coming on. Bene threading it through for Shaw. Shot on the first touch. We see it time and time again. Bunny Shaw fashions a goal where other players could. And she's pulled one back.
How it goes in, if it's pretty or not, does really well. Great run. She knows the angle's tight. She knows the defense.
Soon how early Shaw takes the shot, isn't it? Catches everybody off guard. Meanwhile, Haley at the other end. Yamashi. So Man City facing their own goal. Now to Hasegawa. Haley and I think the goalkeeper, wasn't it, earlier on? But either way, it is longer than I was expecting. It's 7 added minutes. To Nordam. They fashioned this really well, Brighton. They can win it here. Well, anything could happen in this added time. Brighton really.
Substitute to regain the ball, and here it's just patient again. Really good vision, and there she just can't get the ball out of her feet.
Shaw. Talking of Shaw, here is Bunny Shaw across to Hemp. Left-footed, clip ball in off the head of Fowler.
There to be the one to get the contact.
Well, Nadozi, I'm not sure she took the right decision, her own mistake here, because you would fancy this corner will be going right on the head of Nadozi. From Greenwood, Yamashita's up! Nadozi alive to it. What drama at the end of this match.
She appeared out of nowhere, Yamashita, the run to the near post. There you see, she loses her defender, no one marking her. Not even sure.
Greenwood's header is a weak one. And Brighton have possession, looking for Camacho. Will have to go beyond the 97 minutes, you would think, because of Haley has to just take this ball into the corner and hold on to it. City free kick at Bene. Well, the full-time whistle goes, and that was not in the champions elect. And Madison Haley with 2 great goals. The second one